Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. I hope everything is going well and you are enjoying online classes. Welcome to Geography class. It's your fourth lesson. Our today's topic is chapter number 9, Agriculture. Subtopics are: what is agriculture? The different purposes of agriculture. The importance of agriculture. On page number 117 and 118. Learning objectives are: by the end of the lesson, students will be able to get knowledge about agriculture, the different purposes of agriculture, and the importance of agriculture. What is agriculture? Whenever you have your meal, do you wonder where the food comes from? Who grows all this food for you? Who grows the cotton to make the shirt you wear? Agriculture is the business of growing crops, raising animals for food, and raw materials for other industries. For example, a farmer grows wheat for food and also sells the wheat to the factories to make it into flour. A cotton farmer sells the cotton he grows on his farm to the textile factory. Arable farming is the growing of crops, and pastoral farming refers to the raising of animals. The different purposes of agriculture. Farmers grow crops for different purposes. Some farmers grow crops or keep animals mainly for their own use or to feed their own families. This is called subsistence agriculture. There are also farmers who raise animals and grow crops for the purpose of selling them. This is called commercial farming. Okay, students, now we discuss the importance of agriculture. Number 1. Source of food supply. People depend on agriculture not just for raw materials but also for their food supply. Food is necessary to satisfy hunger and to provide the necessary nutrients for healthy growth. Rice, for example, is the staple food of at least half of the world's population. It provides the necessary carbohydrates, fiber, mineral salts, and vitamins. With an expanding world population, the agriculture sector is under tremendous stress to increase its output. Number 2. Employment of labor. Agriculture is responsible for employing a large percentage of the population, especially in the developing, poorer countries. The labor is either directly or indirectly linked to agriculture. Farmers are directly involved, but workers employed in the fertilizer factory is indirectly linked to agriculture. In Pakistan, for example, the agriculture sector employs nearly half of the country's labor force. About 67% of the population lives in the rural area and they either directly or indirectly rely on agriculture for their livelihood. Number 3. Foreign exchange earner. The sale of agriculture produce in overseas market earns a country foreign exchange or foreign money. This foreign exchange can then be used to purchase goods that the country needs but are not produced locally. Pakistan, for example, sells cotton to the countries in the European Union and earns euros in exchange. The euros is then used to buy machinery that is produced in the European Union but not in Pakistan. Number 4. Solution for poverty and hunger. In the World Development Report 2007, it is stressed that investment in agriculture be increased to try to alleviate extreme poverty and hunger. About 75% of the world's poor live in rural areas in developing countries and are heavily reliant on agriculture. Agriculture-based countries are home to 417 million rural people, 170 million of whom live on less than $1 a day. Most of these countries are in sub-Saharan Africa, where 65% of the people are employed in agriculture. Improvement in agriculture is therefore a way out to poverty for these rural poor. Okay students, here is your assignment. Question number 1A. What is agriculture? In the answer, you have to write down the definition of agriculture. Now there is B part. Differentiate between arable and pastoral farming. You have to write down the both with the heading arable and pastoral farming. And please do not make difference with the line in between the two, arable and pastoral farming. You have to write down with heading and definition. There is question number 2. How agriculture plays an important role to minimize poverty and hunger. The answer is on page number 118. In the importance of agriculture, the last point, solution for poverty and hunger.